Hey, you're back once again with Venus in the sign of Taurus. Now, Venus in the sign of Taurus, you know, this is where Venus belongs. Venus loves being in Taurus. It loves being in Taurus. This is a very earthy placement, very particular, patient, into being comfortable and doing the things that they love. Like, these people love doing the things that they love, or they just love being in love. But the thing is, being in love can mean being materially stable. So individuals with displacement love other individuals that are materially stable or can reach that stability at some point in time in their life, and whether they prefer sooner than later. Okay, so they may get with other individuals that's already have attained a certain level of stability ahead of time. They can be interested in these type of individuals. Interested in earthy type of individuals that kind of move slow, has patience with them. Even if you don't necessarily move slow, it's the patience is where the urgency comes in at, because they want to know that they're involved with somebody that takes their time and it's just not going to leave at the drop of a dime. But somebody that has like this earthly beauty about them, you know, that could be more of a curvaceous, voluptuous type person, especially with the men. And it doesn't mean that they have to be big necessarily, or they're small necessarily. It just means like they can have like some curvature, shape, or the way that they handle themselves is more substance, quality versus quantity. Okay. Although, when it comes to material, it could be about the quantity. You get what I'm saying? But the quality, when I'm saying quality versus quantity, I'm talking about the substance. Like, the person isn't flighty and all over the place, but they could have, you know what I'm saying, like much back or front. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just have the substance. They may be like, men with this place could be interested in women that could cook really good, or they don't shy away from eating and food. They just love being like, they're attracted to feminine women. Now, when I speak of beauty, they do love a beautiful woman, but it could be more of a natural type, like just being in a feminine part. Like, you know how the traditional feminine type of energy is, to where the woman doesn't mind having traditional values, like that woman they could take home to mother, that type of thing is what these men are interested in. Okay, but the women the same. Like, women with displacement could be into like that male, that sturdy, stable man that wants to be like that husband in a traditional sense, that may date her, that may wine and dine her, you know, bring her flowers, be willing to go through the typical traditional route of dating and love, build a traditional family. You know, that is there. And when I'm talking about the natural aspect, it's they prefer people that are okay in their natural skin, the skin that they're in. Why? Because those people are going to be more predictable. You know, they're not going to have to really deal with them doing constant changes in their displays, like how they display themselves or how they do things. It's a certain security that they seek. Okay, so yeah, men with displacement, they're definitely attracted to beauty, but just the beauty of being a woman. It's the beauty of what being a woman is, or what being feminine is. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of them are really manly or masculine. Now, when I say masculine, don't get me wrong, because a guy with Venus in Taurus could have a feminine aspect as well to them, to where they're sensitive, but they just don't really tend to pay attention to their emotions like that. So when they deal with the woman, they want to extract the femininity from the woman. Like, they enjoy seeing a woman in her feminine nature. They'll watch her, stare at her in amazement, because, oh wow, you know, she's just so in tune with who she is as a woman and with her feminine energy. Is that type of language that goes on, and it's energetic. Okay. They just want to embrace that and be a part of that. And they love physical women. So that's why they want the woman to be secure in her femininity, in herself, like a stable substance, because the physical aspect really the most. Okay. And this is sexually as well. Because if you're a woman that's really not complacent in yourself, and securing your femininity, what happens is a lot of times you can tend to shy away from the more sexual expression of yourself or aspect to the relationship, and they just can't stand that. Like, they can't. So when dealing with men with Venus in Taurus, you gotta understand that as a male, they have this selfish nature or tendency to themselves, so where they may be emotionally out of it. Like, when I say emotionally out of it, they would rather be like, okay, I'm this dude, like, you know, bring me my beer and let me watch a game. And I'm not talking about it in sense of like enslaving the female. No, it's not. I'm not even saying that they're necessarily saying this, but that's the vibe. That's the vibe that you could possibly get from them. So I feel like this though, because like I don't consider myself a feminist. No, I've been told that before, but I don't consider myself a feminist. I don't bash men, but I am not the traditional relationship type of person. Like, I'm that equal opportunity. Okay. But so I don't necessarily feel like a male with this placement is limited to being, you know, restricted to a female. That's not it. But what I'm saying is that they're traditional. Okay. And if you're trying to really get them to understand, you know, who women truly are, or what the feminine aspect truly means to you as a woman, or as a person that's embodying a lot of feminine traits, it's better to let them warm up to it sometimes and like teach them, like lead through example. I could suggest that. But all in all, dealing with a man with Venus in Taurus, I feel like it's important to be okay with being yourself, like being confident in being yourself and being in tune with your feminine side, embracing your natural beauty. Like all that flighty, all over the place stuff, they're not into that. Like being okay with the routine sometimes. And if you're not okay with the routine, incorporate change into their lives here and there, you know, but giving them time to adjust to what that change is. Like if you, because I'm not restrictive with energy of love. People be falling in love with energy that does not coincide with their energy all the time. You know, I'm more about being aware. Awareness is what helps relationships, because awareness brings understanding, you know. So I feel like this, if you are not that traditional woman and you're dealing with these men, you know, understand that whenever you are introducing something new to them, or you're messing up their routine, or you're incorporating change, you got to give them time to warm up to it. And you have to be understanding of the fact that they are just not receptive to it sometimes. Not right at first. They have to have time to allow the change to take place for them. So having that patience definitely helps, is what I will say, you know. But cooking for them, you know, here and there, like even if you're not traditional in that sense, just like every now and then, and if you don't know, you guys cooking with each other, okay, or just adding some earthy aspect, or being, and it's not even adding. Everybody has an earthy aspect to themselves. You know, you have to be in tune with what that is, and the physicality of that. it shows up energetically. So you got to be just being able to be present within yourself, thorough, and okay, just being confident in your femininity. I done repeated that I don't know how many times, but it's really the basis of this particular placement. So just so you know, it's the basis of this particular placement. As well as understand this too, a man with this placement does not shy away from women that are materially successful as well. Okay, they don't. But Venus in Taurus, they love security, the security that material gains can bring, or material stability can bring. They beautify their homes with nice furniture, sturdy, complacent, meant to last. It's hard for them to get rid of things that they love or there's some type of value to. So they look for value. They look for value in things that they purchase. They look for value in the people that they deal with. And they don't really switch. When they switch, it's hard to get them out of that state, because they feel like that they have to go there. They have to now put you or what they once treasured on the other side, on the other team, so to speak, because until they fill you out, until they understand and they see that you're reliable, or that you're not going to flip on them, change on them, that you are worth investing in. And they like to get what they want. They will work long and hard and have all the patience in the world to get what they want, what they love, what they desire, in order to live out the beauty of life. Venus in Libra does this too, but Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra is about the sheer beauty of life. Venus in Taurus is about the stable, the beauty that stability can bring. It's the same, but it's different at the same time. Okay? So, if I took like a minute to explain this, and I repeated some things, this is the Venus and Taurus nature. They're complacent, stubborn, fixated. Don't like a lot of words. They don't need a woman that's just intelligent for no reason, or always take them to their head for whatever reason. It's not that they don't want an intelligent woman, but they don't put all of their energy into that alone, because they kind of want to see, like, okay, you know what? No. I want to see what it is that you're talking about. Because if not, then what's the point? Like, can we utilize those ideas in your head? Can we utilize that and manifest something with it? Which is, they do that all the time, by the way. Okay, let me see where in your life all of this has paid off for you. Okay? Alright, so this is Venus and Taurus. I'm Butterfly to Light, and I will be back. Alright? Peace.